Please welcome to the show, Caitlin Clark. Caitlin, did you ever think you'd be back?
Cheers. Excited to be back. Don't worry. I got this nice throwback here.
Well played.
Caitlin Clark just shocked everyone in the most unexpected way. Live on Zoom, in a bold and unfiltered conversation with WNBA legends Sue Bird and Diana Taurasi. From the moment she joined the call, it was obvious this wasn't going to be your average uplifting chat. It was honest, uncut, and full of behind-the-scenes insight, touching on everything from her move to the WNBA, to locker room whispers, to the intense battles of her college days, all delivered with Caitlin's trademark, wit and authenticity. But what exactly did she say that has the entire basketball world talking right now? Stay tuned, because Caitlin didn't hold back. She opened up about her thoughts on Paige Buchers, shared candid moments involving Diana Taurasi, and addressed the unfounded rumors Cheryl Swoops has been spreading about the team. Ready for the full story? Let's dive in. It was the comeback that echoed across the internet. 1 year ago, Diana Taurasi looked straight into the camera and delivered a now legendary warning to Caitlin Clark. Reality is coming, and nobody's forgotten it.
What will the league have in store for them when they get there?
Look, SVP, reality is coming.
Okay.
There's levels to this thing, and that's just life. We all went through it. And you see it on the NBA side, and you're going to see it on this side, where, you look superhuman playing against 18-year-olds, but you're going to come with some grown women that have been playing professional basketball for a long time.
Fast forward to this year, and let's just say, Diana had to walk that statement back. Caitlin's response? A knowing smirk, a calm nod, and that unmistakable look of quiet confidence. The moment was electric, clever, lighthearted, but without a doubt, it sent a message loud and clear.
Oh man, so you're watching the first half.
Thank you.
And congrats.
Now, unfortunately, reality is coming to me now.
What's your big plan?
Get in early.
What are you going to do?
I keep telling Sue I thought I was going to have all this time to do all these things. I'm more busy now. So if I give you any advice, play as long as possible.
We'll see. We'll give it 10 years. Then we'll think about it.
Caitlin's response was pure class, but with that trademark edge. She hadn't forgotten the Phoenix matchup either. We were down by 10 or 15 and came all the way back to win, she recalled, pride shining through every word. That comeback wasn't just another number on the scoreboard. It was a defining moment for her and her team. Going up against a legend like Taurasi and coming out on top, that's the kind of experience that fuels belief. And Caitlin made sure everyone knew it.
What was it like for you two to play against each other?
It was amazing. I've been following Caitlin for so long and been watching her college career just in awe, and to be on the court, and the first game was in Phoenix, and it felt like the last game that was ever going to be played. There was such anticipation. The crowd was going crazy. All the people that came out to see Caitlin and our teams play against each other. It really was an amazing moment. And you talked about how, if you could play against anyone that is this new generation. So I got to cross paths with Caitlin, at least for a couple games. And to me, that meant a lot, Like, we've been doing this for a long time, and to see Caitlin do what she does is, I think someone said the other day, I'm like, I want the season to start so I can watch you again.
Beneath all the competitive fire, there was a clear sense of mutual respect. That moment went beyond just a single game. It became a powerful meeting of two eras, unfolding in real time. Caitlin and Diana may be at opposite stages of their journeys, but the influence they both carry is undeniable and enduring. As they shared a few laughs and smiles while revisiting the memory, one thing stood out. This wasn't just playful banter. It was a rare and powerful snapshot of basketball's past and future, perfectly aligned.
It was a great game. Honestly, I'm pretty sure we were down like 10 or 15 and came all the way back and won. That was like our first win versus team that was above 500. So thank you. I appreciate that.
Caitlin Clark is entering the new WNBA season with more than just momentum. She's bringing firepower. Talking about her revamped roster, the excitement was clear. A new head coach in Stephanie White, seasoned vets like Natasha Howard and DeWanna Bonner, sharpshooters like Sophie Cunningham, and defensive anchors like Sydney Colson and Brianna Turner. Clark knows the names and what each one brings. But with 7 new players and limited time to build chemistry, she's already in figure-it-out mode and fully embracing the challenge.
Caitlin, how excited are you for this next WNBA season? New head coach and Stephanie White. You added Natasha Howard, who Sue knows really well, DeWanna Bonner, which I know really well, Sophie Cunningham. I mean, it seems like, from the outside, this roster's ready to compete now, which is easy for us to say. We know there's a process to get there, but when you see that and you see those names come in, what does that make you feel like?
And it's not just the mental side she's been working on. She's stepped it up physically too. When asked about that viral off-season photo showing her looking noticeably stronger, Caitlin couldn't help but laugh.
Oh, well, I mean, obviously on paper we have a really good team, but, you only have, we start training camp, I think, on the 27th, and then, we have a back-to-back of preseason games on May 3rd and May 4th. So it's you have a very short amount of time to put that together, and 7 new pieces, and whether we carry 11 or 12, more than half of our roster, that's a hard thing within itself, but we should be pretty good, and I'm excited about it. I think what we needed was, we added a lot more experience. In the playoffs, we just didn't have that. We were a young group. Even Kels, obviously the team with the fever, during her entire career, she hasn't really had the opportunity to play in a ton of playoff games, so having that, whether it's Sydney Colson, whether it's BB, whether it's Natasha Howard, whoever it is, I think having that experience is going to be really good for us and that leadership in the locker room, so I'm excited.
Then came the real talk. She admitted she spent serious time in the weight room, not just to look stronger, but to play stronger. She's been working on her floater, finishing through contact, and owning the mid-range. It's clear she's not just training to keep up, she's training to take over.
And there was the viral picture that went around showing off your guns. Everyone's wondering, have you been hitting the weight room? Was it the camera angle? What happened?
How did you do that? I've been trying to do that for 20 years.
AI is getting out of control. Come on.
That level of self-awareness is rare, especially for someone so early in their pro career, but Caitlin's already carrying herself like a veteran. "I kind of enjoy it," she said with a grin, referring to both the physical grind and the leadership challenges that come with a roster full of stars. She's fully aware of the high expectations, and she's facing them head on. Remember when Cheryl Swoops called the Indiana Fever locker room toxic?
What are you doing in the off-season, working on your game?
We're trying to get stronger, a lot of time in the weight room, and it's something I kind of enjoy, so it's been pretty easy for me to spend time in there and really work on that part of my game. And I think the biggest thing on the court is just that mid-range area. I got pretty uncomfortable in there when I would get in there, whether that's I didn't really have any floater. I didn't like taking a mid-range jump shot, so just getting more comfortable when I get my feet kind of into pain, and honestly trying to just add a floater to my game, and finishing through contact and little things like that. But I think just going back to the weapons that we've added this year, there's going to be so many different things that we're able to do that it'll be able to make my life a little bit easier, and should make everybody's life a little bit easier on our team.